In the back of all these kids' mind, they know it's win or go home in this ball game.
95 at the knees to start out with strike one. All-American had some hard contact yesterday. He will wear a lot of pitches. He takes a sinker that runs away from Holbert and a base runner to start for Tennessee.
On the barrel and off it went. There's a good one.
Really good looking slider from Eli Holbert for out number 2. Second on the Vols in OPS. And he goes backside with a hard hit line drive single. Garrett Wright goes first to third. And Tennessee's got him at the corners here in the first inning.
Did get much better for Tennessee.
Clark pops this one up toward the second base bag. And Alec Warden puts it away. And Tennessee leaves 2.
That would work too.
1-2. Breaking ball down, and DeFranco offered at it and punches out. 3-2. Just inside. Really good plate appearance from Petit, the one-out base runner. Atlantic 10 tournament in Tysons, Virginia. Lethert to third. Henry Ford gobbles. With Petit on the move. 2 down, and Petit in the scoring position. Mistake. He is one of their best in the league.
Yeah, he's big and physical too.
Manny Marin could not catch it on the fly, and the inning continues. Kind of a sinking line drive at Manny Marin, who couldn't convert it into an out to end the inning. Here in the first is 0-2. Flores strikes out on 96 up the ladder from Tegan Coons.
The idea is hopefully be peaking towards the end of the season when you start to play your best ball. Speaking of best ball.
This is pulled by Manny Marin. He dumps it down in the left field, a base hit. Big turn. Marin will stop there with a 2-out single. That was first year with VCU. Abernathy backside past the dive of Nate Kirkpatrick. 2-out stirrings from the bottom of Tennessee's order, and 2 on again for the Vols. 1-1. Up and in, and it hits right again. And Tennessee's got the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the second. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Eli Holbert digs deep with a strikeout to leave the bases loaded.
Oh, that's big time right there.
They've gotten us back on track to where we were. Filthy curveball from Tegan Coons, who has fanned 3. Tegan Coons, 2-2. Beauty. The curveball is dialed in early for Tegan Coons. His 0-2. Tegan Coons strikes out the side and is fanned 4 in a row. You might be saying not today for his opponent. Pinpoint with 96 through the back door. Big exit velos and just a great feel to hit. The glove of the second baseman Alec Warden trying to go up the ladder, and Grinlinger gets aboard with 1 out here in the third. Warden's looking down at his glove. Strikes out on a beautiful slider, and 5 Ks for Eli Holbert. His 2-2. Chapman in the air, left field, hit well. Flores back. See ya. Reese Chapman goes oppo, and the Vols strike first.
Boy, you talk about a big-time swing right there by Reese Chapman. Fastball working away from him, man. He didn't try to pull it off. Let it travel, let it get deep, and found the barrel to the backside of the field. Reese Chapman's 11th long ball of the year, his 46th RBI, and the Vols strike first in this elimination game.
And then after that, Levi Clark had struck out. And now Stone Lawless skies 1 to left, and Nick Flores inning over. Tigers.
Yeah. Well, my Tigers took it on the chin this year.
Here's a line drive laced to left by Trent Adelman, and it's gone to get VCU on the board with a rocket here in the third.
Hey now, that's what you call answering right back out of the 9-hole too. Alderman's 5th long ball, his 43rd RBI. Boy, was he hunting a fastball top shelf and didn't miss it.
Steady stream of curveballs from Tegan Coons with some fury to answer back, and has run another deep count. He goes up to get it, and it's a two-strike single into center. And a one-out base runner for VCU. It was a breaking ball. It's a slow trickler. Coombs gloves and retires Lethert for out number 2.
You got a lot of speed out at second base.
Lee on the line into left field, a base hit. Petit rounds third. Garrett Wright's throw to the plate on a hook, the tag.
Big time. Big time.
Garrett Wright delivers a dart to the plate to cut down a run and keep Tennessee in front.
Watch Garrett right out in left field. Charges this ball. He knows he got some speed on second base. All in one motion. A dart to home plate. Just a one-hopper. A perfect throw. Boy, that gets the balls off the field. VCU gets one back. It cuts the lead in half. Big-time play and a nice tag by Lawless.
Eli Holbert. Now third time through against Garrett Wright, who rolls one past it out of the first baseman, Quinn Mayer, through the vacated right side. And Wright's been on 3 times from the leadoff spot, quite frankly. 0-2. Grimmer on the line center field. Petit got a great jump. And the inning's over. 3-2. Flores on the line to left. Back toward the wall. That is off the top of the wall. Flores motors to second, and he just missed a game-tying homer.
Oh, you talk about turning one around, too.
3-1. Inside, and it hits Kirkpatrick. There's 2 on for VCU. And crowd yelling that that might be a balk, and it is on Tegan Coons.
Oh, a little bit of a flinch. You can see that flinch right there. And that was just enough to get a balk call.
0-1. Mayer on the ground to short, and Manny Marin, and this game's tied. Boy, the balk is hugely costly from Tegan Coons, who got a ground ball to short, and instead it's 2-2. The 2-2. Warden to right field, and it looks deep enough. Kirkpatrick tags. Chapman's throw, not going to get him, and VCU's got the lead.
That was such a good at-bat by Warden. Didn't get the squeeze butt down. Fouled off a tough curveball, then he got him a fastball in the top part of the zone.
Is a 2-2. Edelman on the ground to short. Manny Marin ranges left. Nice footwork from Marin, and the inning's over.
These sinker slider guys, they can get a little bit amped up. And when they get amped up, the ball can get elevated in the strike zone. They want to be down.
There's a slider to Henry Ford, and he did not lay off. Now some barking, and Ross Kivett, the first base coach, is walking down to talk with the first base umpire. Let's have a look 2 pitches ago. Held up.
He got it out there a pretty good bit. I mean, that's one of those 50-50 balls for me.
3-2.
Oh, wow.
3 called. Holbert's fired up, 95 on the edge. Ford thought it was away.
That's big time right there.
Now more barking at the home plate umpire.
You can't talk to me, man.
And Chuck Geralaman, I believe, in the Tennessee dugout on the first base side.
Yeah, I don't know how much more these umpires are going to take of this.
I believe he was the one that just said it's on TV. You'd see that it's ball 4, something to that effect. 2-2. Caught and missed.
Wow.
How big is Eli Holbert?
He's big. He's 240 pounds big, but he's playing even bigger than that today.
Eli Holbert's 1-2. It's 3 in a row. Eli Holbert is huge.
Hey now. Look like all that rumble jumble got him fired up a little bit right there. Takes that little spinner and spins it off the outside edge, boy. Big time effort. You don't think he's fired up? Appenzeller only threw 14 pitches yesterday, so you would think he'd be available.
DeFranco pulls one past the dive of Henry Ford into left. Leadoff single and another leadoff base runner for the 3rd straight inning for VCU. Duplicated. That soars, and it's a walk. Lethert squares, and he pops it up, and Frederick makes the catch.
I mean, it takes some guys a few more reps than it does others to figure it out.
Brady Frederick to the backstop, and now you do get the two in scoring position. Lee swings through it, and Lawless hangs on to it.
Big time. Big time.
Strikeout indeed.
That is huge.
3-0. Inside and a 4-pitch walk. Loads the bases for VCU. The 2-2. Pulled into left field toward the wall and off the wall for Nate Kirkpatrick. DeFranco and Petit score, and VCU adds on.
That's what you call a big-time knock right there. We talked about VCU yesterday and their ability to hit runners in scoring position and situational hitting. Well, they put on a clinic so far today. VCU now 2 for 7 runners in scoring position, and that's a giant 2 RBI double by Nate Kirkpatrick.
3-0. A miss, a 4-pitch walk, and VCU's got him loaded again. And that cutter in kind of the mid to upper 80s. Bolting for the plate, the throw! Got him! Nick Flores took off from third, thinking it was an unsuspecting Mark Hindi, who rises up, cuts down Flores to end the inning.
They often moving right there, and boy, a good call from the catcher and a dart throw, and there's your tag right there. So he's definitely out.
He's singled to left at right. Chapman strikes out, and Eli Holbert's just going back to work. Kay strutting around. He's fanned 4 in a row.
Telling you what.
This is hammered by Stone Lawless. Look out.
My goodness.
It's a 2-run ball game.
I would say that's earning your way on right there. That ball got over everything. Stone Lawless, his 7th long ball of the year, his 18th RBI, and the ball's getting one back on one mighty swing. And boy, you getting one just about center cut, and that's putting a barrel on one. And he knew it when he touched that one.
Holbert's 0-2. Poked right at first at Quinn Mayer. Well positioned for out number 2. The big right-hander's 2-2. Dotted! Holbert exults and pitches his heart out. Batter is Alec Warden against Mark Hindi. Warden pulls one over Henry Ford in the left field, a base hit. Warden, who was at the plate when Nick Flores tried to steal home. Warden's on, and now we got a catcher's mask on Eli Holbert. Trent Adelman bunts one back toward the mound, and Hindi spins for the first out. Sounds like just wanted to do it. Strike 3 called. Appenzeller comes in with a fastball for out number 2. Appenzeller's 1-2. Petit strikes out. Appenzeller with a stare down as he leaves a man in scoring position.
ERA at 1.60.
Garrett Wright jumps on the first one to left, and Flores can't make the catch. Garrett Wright leads off the 7th with a double to greet Zach Peters.
An outstanding effort by Flores out in left field. That ball just tipped off his glove and kicked away. Big time effort.
This weekend, 3-2. Grimmer strikes out. Boy, that is large from Zach Peters for the first out. 0-2. Popped up, foul ground. The first baseman, Mayer, is over to make the catch. And the inning's over. Zach Peters stares down Tennessee's best bats. Some of the best in that league. Nasty from Appenzeller with the breaking ball, who's fanned 3 of the 4 that he's faced. 3-2. Up the ladder, popped up, foul ground, and Levi Clark runs it down. 1-2-3, and just businesslike from Cam Appenzeller. Here in the 8th is 3-2. Clark hits it right into the shift, and it eats up Warden. His throw to first is not in time. Clark is on, and the tying run comes to the plate for Tennessee in the 8th inning. On the ground, sharply center field base hit, Reese Chapman. Levi Clark goes first to third. Tying runs aboard for Tennessee with nobody out in the 8th.
Here come the balls.
This time on a ball he demolished. Wallace in the air to center at Petit, who backs up to make the catch. Plenty deep for Levi Clark to tag and score. And Tennessee is within a run. 1-1. That's down. And it gets away from Jacob Lee.
Hunting that big base hit with a runner in scoring position.
Aaron pops it up. Foul ground. Long way to go. Adelman is over and makes the catch. Reese Chapman tags and moves up 90. 0-1. Abernathy on the ground. Back at first. Quinn Mayer to preserve the lead.
Well, our first basemen have put on a show, a defensive clinic.
3-2. Strike 3 called. Appenzeller pins one to the bottom of the zone, and he has set down 7 straight. Like the first half of the season. Cut out and missed. Cam Appenzeller has met the moment in the NCAA tournament. And of all season is on the brink with Wright and Grimmer and Ford due up for Tennessee. 3-2. Cold strike 3. One away.
Big time pitch. Big time pitch. 3-2 count. Got to throw a strike. He takes that fastball and just paints it to the inside part.
Josh Elander was just barking at the home plate umpire. Chuck Girolamo too on a pitch they thought was in.
Man, that is close.
Boy, they did not like the pitch to Henry Ford earlier in this game, and now this. And Garrett Wright thought it was in too. And then struck out on a curveball. That misses, and the tying runs aboard for Tennessee.
Base on the year, so not likely to be going anywhere.
Peters strikes out Ford, and there's 2 away.
Elevated heater right after a breaking ball.
Zach Peters 1-2. In the air on a line to right, and Adelman makes the catch. VCU victorious.
Wow. Well, there's your dude right there. And he's still packing a lot of energy. Boy, you hate it for Tennessee. They really came on strong at the end of the year. Really lit it up. They won 4 of their final 6 SEC series, man, but VCU was just better today. They were just better.